families, welcome back. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I did tell you that when I'm back, I'm back. Yes, this is how the police, the VDPs organized to protect Burkina Faso during the festive season. While some of us are resting, they are not resting. They organize themselves well, especially this time of the year that they are having threats from left and right, back and front. They are not joking. They are preparing hard for this year, which is 2025. Already, they are mobilizing. They said this is the year to end it all. And so they are not joking. They are from one door to another, one camp to another. Families, I will leave it for you to watch it all, and I'll be back. Thank you for your time.
The sacrifice of the fighting forces personnel. New Year's Eve saw the visit of a government delegation to this entity. The VDP National Brigade, Camp Sangoulay, and Misana to boost the morale of the combatants were just some of the stopovers. Bernard Kambilam, Musiki Brigade in Ouagadougou on 7 New Year's Eve, a government delegation is here in communion with the fighting forces. The emissaries of the President of Faso, Captain Ibrahim Traoré, bring a message of encouragement for the sacrifices of these men and women engaged on the front line of the fight against terrorism. A message of encouragement and congratulations. The government delegation is with wounded combatants in the theatre of operations. Salah Praiser. Ministers talk to those who are clearly eager to get back into action. Morale is October 20th. Good luck, and the transition to 2025 will take place around tables accompanied by the army band. An initiative of the Agence de Soutien Auxiliary Vivers. And the injured man has been hospitalized. And there are a number of wounded. Tomorrow, they can the identities of the garrison. We decided to come tonight so that together they cross the year 2024 H021025 in joy. Whatever the situation, we have faith in a better tomorrow. After the bloody cockerel, the Misana set its sights on the police headquarters and then on the National Gendarmerie headquarters. There, healers ready to deal with any outlaw. They receive the motivations of Captain Ibrahim Traoré's emissaries. Time is galvanized. We have come. Do you value recognition? From the whole government, but also from all the people of Burkina Faso, for all the efforts and sacrifices you have made to be able to push back the frontiers of evil at the command of National Theatre Operations. Government talks to brass. Also, the message remains the same, to encourage, congratulate and salute the sacrifice of the fighters for the security of Burkina Faso. This is therefore an opportunity for us, on the instructions of Their Excellencies the President of Faso and the Prime Minister, to spend moments of conviviality, solidarity, encouragement and congratulations with our various defense and security forces. As you know, our country is going through some pretty difficult times, and so it's these defense and security forces, accompanied by volunteers for the defense of the homeland, who are on the battlefield, in the theatre of operations, giving their all so that the civilian population, which we are, can continue to go about our daily business in peace. The government delegation extends New Year's greetings to the fighting forces. All expressed the wish for a Burkina of peace, security and economic progress. The head of the ministerial department in charge of defense headed the delegation to Tenkodogo. In addition to the sums involved in the various theaters of operation, the Minister of Defense reminded the audience of the need to tighten the screws in order to achieve the security objectives of 2025. Brigadier General Celestin Saint-Paul in contact with his men, here at the 60th RIC in Tenkodogo on New Year's Eve. Accompanied by Ministers Adam Al-Lux, Sorgo des Infrastructures, Chaque source, Binghara de l'enseignement de base and Secrétaire General du Gouvernement Ousmane Ouattara, they carry a message from the head of state on the eve of the new year 2025, to his men and women engaged in the reconquest of the national territory. The decision is made. Let this battle be won and we will win it. We need to galvanize our men. It's not just the men who are out there fighting, it's all the forces of this country, and everyone has to do what they can. Sir, pray and commit financially to succeed economically. Are you a fighter? Physique and health to put you in the fight with the weapon, put you in the fight with the weapon. 2025, years of victory and hope for an entire people. This is the conviction of the Minister of Defense, who spoke of the progress made on the ground since the advent of the NPSR2, the victories recorded, the villages resettled, but also and above all the substantial equipment of the Burkina Army. Shortly before this stage, the delegation visited the Dima of Zambranga, following a meeting with religious leaders. The aim was to collect their prayers and blessings, while inviting them to become more involved in the fight against terrorism in Burkina Faso.
Thank you, families, for listening and watching up to this stage. I just like the motivation. I like that they are always there with them. They don't send just ordinary officers to go and give the information. The defense ministers, the security ministers, they are always in the camps when something happens. And we know what is going on, the thread that is hanging on them. They are not going to leave any stone unturned. And that's why they are telling them, we are not going to play around. We are going to finish it this year. And this is just the beginning of the year. They got all their medical equipment. They get all their, ammunitions and their lorries that will help them. Having said that, I just remember a video. I will work on it. How they bring, the lorries that when we see, like when I see, I shout before I even react on it. How they bring them and put them together. I'll be back to share that one with you. Credit to our TV News for sharing this wonderful news. It's good to know how the others celebrated, how they are preparing for the year. They already told us, but it's not just by saying, how they do it. They will show us what they are doing. And so we are grateful for that. I will leave you here, families. Thank you so much. See you soon. Bye bye.